And I'm joined, as usual, by KilrathiSoldier, and today we've got a 2v2. KilrathiSoldier, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. You?
Oh, I'm doing very, very well. I didn't think that we would actually have time to cast this game today, but after shuffling a whole bunch of things around and busting my ass all day long, have the opportunity to
Have
get a
some fun now.
exactly, yeah, to get a look at this and not just to read about G protein linked signaling pathways and things like that. Anyway, the match that we have today is between Napalm, the leader of the Angry Bears gaming. I believe they call themselves a pack, not a clan. And his teammate is Romeo, who was just on this channel the other day, co-casting with me, and they're playing against McLovin and Kimmy922. And now that I've remembered all the player names, turn off the player list because that thing is ugly. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a long one, so we should just dive right into it. And KilrathiSoldier, would you please count us in?
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
6, 7, etc. So Napalm is getting himself a squad of conscripts, and I believe Romeo is just getting himself some riflemen. Yes. So oh, I didn't know that you could see allied production queues by clicking on the buildings when something is producing in there.
I noticed that McLovin has none of the vanilla commanders. He has all the new commanders, you could say. Well, they're not so much new anymore, but so
Some of where I took a quick look before we started recording, and I saw that he had what fortifications, is it fortifications,
yeah,
scavenge, and elite armor,
yeah,
which like I've only ever seen elite armor once, but that's a real. You have that commander, right?
yeah. And I have used it a couple of times, but eh, the thing is with the elite armor is that it's not much, and you don't get many benefits from it. I mean, there's the two Panzers, Panzer Force, and the Panzer Commander is not much worth it because if you get that upgrade, because he has that kind of like a delayed or timed artillery strike, like I think it's the Major who has it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's like you get a major that pops out at the top of there,
yeah,
but
and the artillery strikes there. I mean, it takes forever before it starts.
yeah, it does get
So
the pretty cool ability that's like the immediate critical repair. So the your
oh yeah, yeah,
OKW
yeah.
tanks can have kind of a self-repair ability, which is really
Mhm.
nice.
I mean, and you get it fairly early. You could say like 9 CPs, and if you're on some heavy fighting, which is has already started, I mean those CPs are gonna get to you real fast. So, and if you focus on the fuel, you'll get those tanks out fast.
Yeah, when you're talking about the early fighting, Romeo's he's actually doing really well. He's fighting against both of the German players,
They
although
just scared McLovin out of the field.
yeah, Kimmy is mostly up on the top side of the map and is now running into Napalm's conscripts. But Romeo has gone for double rifle, double rear echelon start, which is interesting. And now he's building something with his rear echelon troops. Yeah, he's building a fighting position where it can. I'm not sure if he's going to upgrade that to a machine gun. I can't see which way it's facing.
Oh,
But
down in the trench. Yeah, I see
yeah,
that
down in the
now.
trench. You know, at the very least, he's going to be able to put a rear echelon squad in there, and they can shoot grenades out. Yep.
And McLovin, he got his battle group headquarters fairly early. I mean,
Yeah,
it's I never do that. Not that quick because I need a fighting force quickly.
yeah. It seems like a strange choice. I'm wondering what he's going to.
He went with the fortification doctrine. Already got an MG out.
Oh wow. Oh, we see the rifle grenades from the fighting position, but very nicely dodged by McLovin. Oh man, McLovin's his Storm Pioneers have been really hurting this game. Oh shit, Romeo's riflemen just got really messed up by some friendly fire.
Eesh.
The whole squad almost got killed. They lost so much health. Um, bunch of fuel caches going down. I think Romeo has built all of those. So yeah, he's only got his 4 units right now. So it looks like they're going for some quick vehicles. Look over at Napalm, see what he's doing. The Allies have got great map control right now. They're about to control both fuels. I imagine after Napalm captures the fuel point on the left, that he's going to go take over the victory point as well. And the Germans are really struggling for map control right now.
Yeah, I mean, McLovin, he even got the, what's it called? Let me see, retreat point unlocked.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right from the get-go. I mean, so his fighting forces just consist of Stumpaniers, of Vokes, and that M34.
Wow, that's I mean, he spent 500 manpower in the first, what, 4 minutes on things that are not units. Granted, so Romeo has actually spent even more than that on, this... Oh no! Oh, the rifle squad loses 2 men to a friendly grenade. They could actually get killed right here. He's quite lucky to not lose them. Alright.
I would say that kind of is giving him a break, considering that he's just used 500 MP on a non-fighting force.
Yeah,
and he's even scared echelons out of the. Yeah, it's not something I would usually recommend doing this, but for some it has just worked out for him.
Oh, looks like Napalm's going in to try to get a Molotov on this machine gun, but oh man, the machine gun set up way too early. It was really obvious what Napalm was trying to do. Oh god! And now the mortar is hitting Kimmy's own pioneers. Some really ridiculous team killing in this game, or not really team killing, but like, you know, suicidal units. Own team killing.
Well, that was the Eastern Front. I mean, I'm sure the.
So the Germans are starting to take back a little bit more of the map.
Whoa, nice mortar hit there.
Yes. I want to see what these rear echelon squads from Romeo, how many friendly kills they've gotten. Only 1 friendly kill. I must be looking at the wrong squad. So we got Doctrine Pick, shock rifle frontline tactics for Napalm, and he just called in the squad of shock troops.
And Kimmy went with assault support.
I see. It's you can see even more uses of manpower for non-combat units.
Yeah.
If he starts calling in some opals. But Romeo, you can see, I guess this is what those early fuel caches were for. He's gotten himself a captain and a steward already.
Oh, nice flank coming in there.
Oh yeah, this is really nice. Yeah, these
he's setting up the MG.
Get the hell out of there. I don't see the MG. Where is it? Oh, it's in the trench, but yep, it's gotta go. It's certainly flanked, and yeah, good of McLovin to pull the retreat trigger soon. Oh god, these squads are getting hung up on each other and not retreating. The Volk squad is in real danger of going down, and they could end up dropping their Panzerschreck. Can you tell me what's happening on the left side of the map?
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at that engagement there. I see Kimmy's built a MG bunker, and it's just been upgraded. So he's covering that VP point. What happened?
Oh, I didn't want to interrupt you, but the captain just one shot of the bazooka killed 3 guys.
Ouch. Ooh, and Napalm has just Molotov cocktail that.
What did he Molotov? I missed it.
Wow, this battlefield is back and forth, especially on the right.
Yeah, it's just and Romeo and McLovin are just really butting heads over on that side. The Stuart has been on the field for like a minute and a half, but it's just now starting to move up some. I feel like it really could have done a lot of damage had Romeo gotten it into the fight. against the battle group headquarters. I can see on my mini map that McLovin, rifle squad goes down on retreat. That McLovin's gotten his repair truck up.
Yeah, let me see what he's focusing on. And Kimmy is building an AT gun.
Let's see.
Okay, so McLovin, he's focusing on fuel.
Okay.
I wonder if he's... Okay, he's moving his third supply half-track into position, so he's gonna go for the Schwerpanzer headquarters.
Whoa, that's man, some really fast teching from Romeo and McLovin in particular. What tiers has our austere player researched?
Well, let me see.
S minefield down in the middle BP, by the way.
He has Take 2, so yeah, I saw earlier there was Panzer Grenadiers out on the field, so...
Okay.
So McLovin is already putting up his Schwerpanzer. It's right there in the middle, and it's halfway through.
Yeah, man, he's gonna have to hope Romeo doesn't discover that and
Yeah.
do a bunch of damage to it with his Stewart. This Stewart is completely uncontested now. I suppose the machine gun in the house would start using armor-piercing rounds. Actually, on the rear armor, that would not be a bad idea, which is what it's shooting at. It's changed its focus onto the squads that are coming up from Romeo to reinforce. Back
He's
up
getting it out now.
Yes. The Schwer Panzer headquarters is up, and this is going to give a decent fallback position, but it's in a really vulnerable spot.
Yeah,
where
I was thinking the same thing, because this gun could quickly take it out.
Yeah, and Romeo has gone, well, we have Tier 3 finishing up now from Napalm. He has Tier 2 up also, although I don't think he's actually... No, he hasn't gotten anything from it.
Oh, there's a minefield in the middle.
Oh
right
my
at the
god,
BP.
this could be absolutely sick. There's 3 conscript squads sitting on it, and they're getting mortared as well. Come on, trip the mines. Want to see body parts.
Die.
Looks like Napalm is coming in for a flank. This should be actually quite a nice flank. Oh no, looks like his conscripts have now moved into the range of the machine gun there. Yeah, not nearly as nice as it could have been. A couple of the S mines got tripped. Looks like the Germans are going to hold that position pretty comfortably. Napalm's getting himself a T-34. Do we have anything building from our German players?
And none from Kimmy, and McLovin, he's making out for Kindergarten. So he's got Shrek Team, 2 Vogues, some Pioneers, and that MG34. He's going head on that Stuart.
Yeah, there's also some Panzergrens with so they have their double Shreks also, and that's gonna really just force...
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I actually thought that was gonna get out of there. Alright, time to retreat and heal up your guys. Mission accomplished. And they may be able to chase off the captain and the rear echelon and just totally retake that side. Captain and the rear echelon squad are backing up the ambulance.
Oh, nice grenade there, bundle grenade.
Oh, I missed it.
It was inside the building. The rifleman who was in the building took a big hit. You can see they're just running down towards the ambulance now.
Yeah. Those PGs discover the ambulance, they could, one-shot it. I believe it's out of sight range. Romeo's running up his anti-tank gun that decides to back it away. Shock troops are making short work of a squad of flamer pyos on the left. Off go the flamer pyos, and they should make it back safely.
And the T-34 is on the left side near the munition point.
Very good. There's a pack in the MG bunker, so that's going to keep the left side pretty well locked up unless the Allies make a concerted push. Some very adventurous rear echelon troops are getting into this house.
Whoa! Did you see that?
No.
I think it was the captain who just got blown up from a grenade.
Let's have a look. Oh yeah, the captain's gone, and Romeo's army is pretty small right now. He's got 1 rifle squad. He's got his major, 2 rear echelon squads, an AT gun, and yeah, he's getting himself a Sherman right now. But he doesn't really have any infantry. I guess I guess they're going to rely on napalm for infantry, which I mean, you know, between the conscripts to chuck AT grenades and shock troops to do the, you know, up close and dirty damage, it's not a bad idea. Man, they've got 3 fuel OPs down.
And Kimmy, he's building Panzer IV. It's almost ready.
That's going to be a really good complement to these units. Oh my god, shock troops are just getting messed up by the mortar. Romeo.
1 Sturmpioneers, MG, and that Raketwerfer. But things considering that he went for all 3 supply half tracks.
Yeah.
Is he aiming for an early? I mean, he could get a Sturmtiger out now.
That would be pretty awesome. Panther might not be a bad choice. But, yeah, all 3 buildings up. He might be going for a fast King Tiger, which, I don't think is that great of an idea.
I think the Sturmtiger would be excellent. I mean, there's nothing really that. There's nothing there on the field that can really oppose him. He's still. I mean, he got all. Oh, they got all those Shreks and even AT guns. So.
Can you tell me about the fight happening on the left while I cover this one on the right?
Panzer IV is on the field. The Allies or the Ruskies has taken the VP. A lot of flames there. Flames coming down on the MG bunker and AT gun. Panzer IV is holding its ground. See, the Allies has moved into the field now. It's coming into the middle now.
Yeah, so now we're going to have the P4 coming up to try to sneak up on this T-34-76. Oh, it misses its first shot. Really probably shouldn't get too close, although I guess he's trying to save the Sheriff Panzer headquarters from going down, and Romeo is putting down a demo charge on there. He needs to get his...
yeah, it should be enough to destroy it.
Done. Boom! Down you go. Ooh, that's really going to hurt. That's danger putting that thing up close.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Might needs 2 of you to win 1 point.
Yeah, okay. I have an idea of what he's saying, but whatever. Wow, these Panzer Grenadiers quickly got Vet 3. They take out the T-34, and the Sherman needs to back away. In order to not meet a similar fate. So, I guess the PGs are going to decide they're going to try to chase after this thing no matter what. They're getting to the kind of critical health point now where they could go down really fast. They need to retreat right away.
Oh, it's not worth it, man.
Oh boy. Now they're at risk of dropping their Panzer Shreks as well. One of them does get dropped, and that's going to be, looks like it's going to get picked up by McLovin's, his Stern Pioneers, and that's not bad to pick it up with them. So off they go.
I mean, the Grenadiers could have done it, I'll say.
Yeah,
I prefer the Sturmtigers with the machine guns.
So we can see that Romeo went for paratroopers, or for the airborne commander, so I guess that's the reason that he didn't replace any of his riflemen when they died. He decided that he wanted to get, very nice flank up in the middle by... by Napalm. Sorry, I forgot your name, dude. Romeo has a 2nd Sherman in production and is whoa, KV-8, awesome.
Yeah, KV filling the train. Yeah, Raketwerfer, you're not just retreat. You're not gonna cut it.
Oh, nice pushing from Romeo to mess with the ability of the Panzer Shreks to actually fire. And oh man, this KV-8 should just roll up on the battle group headquarters. In fact, I would say that McLovin should turn off his retreat point and just retreat everything back to his base, so his infantry doesn't get burned up.
Another Shrek is laying on the ground, and he's going for the not Jagdtiger, the KT.
Okay. That's
and
right.
There's another Panzer IV coming in on the field now.
Very good. Panzer IV could do a lot of damage to this this KV-8, unless obviously the Shermans can roll up and try to help, but KV-8, yeah, it's got that damaged engine, so this is a good opportunity to put some shots. The pack is starting to move up. but the pack's going to have to cross
Something's coming
quite a
down now.
distance. That's the P-47. So that.
No, I mean the red smoke.
Yes,
P-47.
P-47. Ooh, doing a whole bunch of friendly fire to these conscripts. Yeah, this P4 not long for this world. It's trying to back out with a damaged engine, but yet down it goes. I don't really think there are any other vehicles for those P-47s to shoot at the moment.
KT is at 60%.
Very good. That will be a challenge combined with all these Panther Shreks to the Allied players. They've got Romeo has an AT gun. I'm not sure if Napalm does.
Oh, some kind of artillery coming down on the middle. The Germans
artillery.
Yeah.
That is a pretty useful thing. You can see it gets a nice crit on the retreating double bed MG. And that's just going to let the Allies continue pushing forward with their attack. And too bad the KB-8 probably doesn't have its engine back. See, the KT has just come onto the field, and oh man, really getting up close and personal. There's a lot of AT waiting for these Shermans. You know, this is not without its risks. One Sherman goes down.
Sherman's, yeah.
Ooh, but he has managed to kill
KT almost there.
Oh, Romeo's not gonna like this. Oh man. Vanilla skin on the KT, that's boring, son. Sherman looks like it is probably going to escape. Nope, down it goes.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, Romeo retreats all of his squads. It's about time. Are these shock troops going to try to steal the Rakettenwerfer? Or am I just dreaming? Conscript squad from Napalm is about to go down the left of the...
the shocks took the Shrek.
Oh, awesome. I'd rather have that on a conscript, but hey, it is actually really nice having a Panzer Shrek on shock troopers because their armor lets them stand up a little bit better against vehicles, but they go down in the minefield after losing several men to just like the combined armies. KT is getting really adventurous. There are 2 AT guns to meet it, so it's not going to be able to go too deep.
I mean, there was some heavy push from the Allies, but all things considering, the Germans made it. I mean, they're recapping the points they just lost next to them, so...
Yeah, and they should be able to take 2 of the VPs, and they really need to get the VPs under their control. The Allies have got a huge lead, and the German players are below 150. Romeo calling in another P-47 strike. Oh! Triple that rifle takes a big shot to the face, and these Grens are going to move up, and that's going to be really bad for Romeo's forces. KT taking a fair bit of damage. Ooh, yeah, getting rear shots. I like the changes to the P-47. That the rockets do less damage, but there's more planes. Oh, Grenadiers forced to retreat by a big old horde of paratroopers and rear echelon squads. Here comes the second pass. Does our Wehrmacht player, he does have his tier 3 up, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ostwind might not be a bad idea. It's actually really, really good at shooting down any kind of plane.
Oh, that KT's close to biting the dust.
Yes. Really
There's another round coming in. Oh, the building just covered him.
Yeah, that's really lucky. He needs to get those Sturm Pioneers running up and doing repairs on to stop the damn thing from moving.
Oh, nice that Stuka just came in. It looked like it was shooting at the P-47, like...
Oh, man. I wonder if they'll ever introduce something like that as like a DLC commander ability. A plane that goes in dogfights. I sort of doubt it, but it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So the strafe plane is also a good choice against the lots and lots and lots of infantry. The Germans are really blobbed up north of their munitions points. Very juicy target for Napalm and his. Yeah, very juicy target for Napalm.
That KV is doing a number on those troops there.
Yeah, but there was a ton of anti-tank between him and, well, anything else, so we can't really get close. Whoa, an IS-2 for Napalm. Kills a Pioneer squad. Yeah. So we get to see all kinds of fancy big tanks in this match. IS-2 gets frontally penetrated by the PaK-40, and you know the Allies have not managed to clear out the bunker on the left side of the map. That's kind of silly, to be honest. They should just have the KV-8 go and get like 2 shots bunkers. So that bunker's already low health. Just roll it up there, blast the thing away, and back out. The Germans have got to really.
Because he's just worried about that PaK that's standing there, and there might be some telemines or just OKV mines there as well. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying they shouldn't do it. I mean, it's the Germans' main forces in the middle. So,
Napalm, I mean, he can't afford it at all fuel-wise, but it would be great to see a Katyusha with him. There's so much clumping up from the German players, and they don't really have a whole lot of mobility in their army at the moment.
Oh, there's a Tiger out now.
Oh, okay. The baby brother to the KT. So the KT is taking shots with Jackson's and AT guns. He's getting lucky that he hasn't taken 4 damage. Now the IS-2 is moving up to contribute to the fight as well. Man, the Tiger actually looks kind of puny compared to the other tanks that I'm seeing on my screen. Normally it's just such a monster, but yeah, the IS-2 dwarfs it. Jackson should move up a little bit and start taking shots at the Tiger. Like, I don't know if Romeo has any vet vehicle crews available to him, but a vetted Jackson, a vet 3 Jackson is absolutely insane. Like, there's really nothing that the Germans have that can deal effectively with that. I mean, unless you
Jagd Tiger on long range.
Yeah, if you can catch it out, but
if it comes in quick, fast in a flanking maneuver, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
okay.
This Jackson might go down now.
Oh, squish! Please squish! You're not squishing. No.
Just stops.
Oh, okay, it is squishing now. Or maybe that was the infantry blob behind it. Ooh, KT doing a number to this 57 from Romeo. If that takes another shot from KT, it's going to go down. Jackson trying to do some damage, but fails to penetrate. What is happening on the top side of the map?
The Allies has just retaken the VP out of range of the MG bunkers.
Yeah, that MG bunker covers about half of that victory point, which gives enough room for the Allies to come in and snatch it for safety. The Germans seem to have a pretty good lock on the middle of the map right now. Yeah, it's a real shame that Romeo doesn't have any didn't have any vet vehicle crews, but now he's gotten vet on his Jackson, although it's taking a lot of damage. He needs to back it out.
Did you see an artillery, infantry squad just went down there in front of the Jagd Tiger?
No, I didn't. Well, actually, I probably caught it on camera, but I didn't notice it there. Napalm's got a couple idle squads on the left and some shock troops just sitting in his base not reinforcing, and Romeo needs to start getting his squads moving up to the front as well.
I don't know what McLovin is waiting for in terms of fuel, if he wants to get something, because he's at PopCap and he's focusing on fuel. And considering he's gone with the fortification doctrine, he should be focusing on munition now and get the artilleries.
Oh my god, I would love to see some zero-wing artillery.
Yeah. I think he's just forgotten about it in the heat of battle.
That's probably the case. There's been there's been no shortage of things to do this match, which is always what it comes down to in Company of Heroes. It's always like, you know, what can I be doing? There's always something else you can do. Ooh, giant shot from IS-2 kills 6 Grenadiers. And they have to retreat before they lose any more men. IS-2's kind of in trouble, or it would be if the Germans would chase after it. They've got plenty of AT guns. Just move them forward a little bit and lay in more rounds on it.
The Tiger is moving on the left to retake the VP.
Very good. Yeah, Napalm's
scaring off the
probably gonna lose those conscripts. Yep. Down they go.
I really like when the Jackson fires. It just looks like a small rocket comes out of the barrel.
Yeah, yeah. When it connects, if one of your tanks gets hit by that too, it sort of feels like as well. He's gotten himself another Jackson. Given the amount of heavy armor that he's faced, that's a really good choice.
They probably should have them go along the hill right in front of them and then flank the Germans, because I mean they could get some really good rear shots on that KT, while the rest of the forces engage up front. But might be too risky.
Crew shock on the IS-2, but I don't think that's going to be much of an issue. Where are the Jacksons? Oh, here they come. Start. Oh man, laying in tremendous damage on the Tiger. It's got to back away. Man, that thing's got 42 kills, but it could go down now. What are we seeing coming in? Strafe plane. Not a particularly good usage of the strafe plane. It doesn't really do anything.
And this is where they could use the zeroing artillery.
Yes. Tiger's coming in to try to back up the KT. The KT's showing its butt, gets a rear deflection from a Jackson. Whoa, double rear deflections. That is some seriously good luck right there. It does not look like McLovin has switched from Tiger goes down.
Ouch.
It's gonna help the Jacksons rack up on that vet. Yeah, they benefit tremendously from it. Oh, IS-2 nearly goes
Jackson
down.
goes down.
IS-2 does go down.
Out of control.
Out of control very slowly, but yeah, now it does die. We have a second IS-2. Looks like it's, box fresh from Napalm. Once again, come on, dude, get some skins. I want something to look at. It's 1080p, dog.
Get in on the fashion.
Yeah, exactly. We want to show off the graphics. Romeo's army, pretty small right now. He's got himself a major. He's getting himself another Jackson.
What?
The Jackson. What's up?
Guess what McLovin is building right now?
Is it another King Tiger?
Yeah.
Well,
oh
my God, he still has one. I've never seen 2 King Tigers at once.
Not from the same player.
No, not from the same player. How much pop cap do they take up?
26.
Whoa, so that's gonna be more than half of his army value in KTs, and it looks like the rest of it's gonna be, tier 0 units. So I guess.
It's on the field now.
That's one thing that's nice about OKW is that even if you don't buy anything out of your tier structures, that they provide a benefit to your army nonetheless.
Yeah.
You've got one that shoots down planes, you got one that acts as a forward retreat point and heals your dudes, and you've got another one that repairs your stuff. Looks like some S-mine fields are going down from Kimmy. It should be nice to see a couple of teller mines on the routes that, right in front of where the KTs are right now, since that's where the Allies have been pushing most of the time. There's a new bunker on the north VP from Kimmy.
Oh yeah, I see that now.
Is it upgrading? I can't tell. It doesn't look like it. Okay. And now it's out of territory, so it can't upgrade. Double King Tigers. This is pretty beastly.
Oh, grenade coming down.
But with the sufficient number of Jacksons and some P-47 strikes, this is not unmanageable. Oh man, yeah, I see what you mean about that Jackson shot looking like a rocket. That's awesome. Here comes the PG squad goes down and retreat. Here comes the P-47 strike.
Oh,
Oh.
KT might go down.
Oh my god, yeah, that's the double vet one too. You really want to keep that guy alive. So they're racing back to their lines
coming in.
as much as they're able to. The Tiger sort of feels like bringing a knife to a gunfight at this point, given all the stuff they're facing. Oh man, I was really lucky to still have that thing alive, but I think, you know, Napalm's out for blood.
They really need some kind of a...
Main gun destroyed. He's using Blitzkrieg to try to get out of there.
He's retreating.
Whoa! That is freaking lucky, KT. So the new KT goes down, and the carcass gets destroyed. That's got to be considering, you know, a big stroke of luck. I'm trying to figure out why the why this territory sector is lit up all orange. It's because the vet major, when you set up the vet major, I think it's vet 2 that he gets this. Maybe it's vet 3. No, vet 3 major. When you tell him to set up a forward retreat point, it actually locks the sector in the way that the old Brit trucks used to do in Company Wars 1. It makes it uncapable by the enemy. It actually might make the captain a little more useful up in the front. I got a Rakettenwerfer for stolen by a squad of paratroopers, and they're hightailing it back to the major. And a new squad of paratroopers were somewhere. Tiger taking on the KV-8. Conscripts hurrahing in to try to AT grenade it, I guess. Boom, deflects off the rear armor.
I'm kind of wondering why McLovin went with the fortification doctrine. I mean, he got that MG out early on, but he hasn't used the abilities of fortification doctrine at all.
No, I think you've been, yeah, and getting something like a, I mean, he has a Pack 43 available to him, but that wouldn't really be very useful. He's not been laying down S-mines as far as I can tell, or building bunkers, although either of those would be great. But yeah, has he switched to turn on his... Uh-oh, this could be an ice grenade. Oh! Paratrooper grenade one-shots the nearly full health Volk squad. They were probably still flagged as you know, doing their tasks that cause them to take extra damage. KV-8's on bunker clearing duty, but could go down here to the Tiger. Tiger taking tremendous hits from the Jacksons. Man, Jackson should just push and finish this guy off. Out of control. How many shots is that thing gonna fire before it goes down? Germans are pushing forward tentatively in the right. Nice use of strafe, although it would have been better off used down near the bottom of the map, where there are lots and lots of infantry from Romeo. Yeah, I feel like the German players have kind of gotten back into the you know, oh, I gotta defend my side, and they're not really playing together in the way that they should. They're not supporting each other as much as they were earlier in the game. So they might be feeling the pressure from allied players who are you know, kind of licking their wounds a bit, reconstituting their armies some, but you know, are still being pretty cohesive. Whoa, sniper from Kimmy.
Yeah, interesting.
That's really interesting. Why a sniper? I mean, perhaps to kill AT guns? I don't really see much of a reason
snipe the tank crews?
Yeah, it could be that, you know. Pioneer squad goes down the left to the IS-2. Another Pioneer squad goes down to the IS-2.
Ouch.
Yeah. That's, one thing I would love to see would be the sniper sneak up into a good position to drop down a zero-ring artillery.
Yeah, it will be most useful down at the American player.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen though. Has McLovin switched back to?
No.
Has he switched to focus munitions? No.
He's gonna
That's a
get
shame.
a new KT.
All right. Well, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I still think that an Ostwind would, would not be a bad choice. Although,
Definitely.
actually, what would also be good is rebuilding the flak truck.
Yeah.
And it would be cheaper too than getting an Ostwind.
But he wanna go for the double KT.
Yeah, but an Ostwind up just in somewhere where it can, kind of help defend against infantry pushes and harass the flanks a little bit, and then also when you need it to, you just tell it to shoot down planes, basically by giving it a stop order. So it looks like the Allies are getting ready to push from the south. We have the IS-2 moving up, and yeah, the Jackson's laying in some long-range shots. They still have pretty good penetration, even from max range. So now that I say that, they've 3 of the last 4 shots have failed to penetrate.
50 kills on that KT, and it's almost about to go rank 3.
Hell yeah, what's they can get it for? Okay.
The spearhead tactics increases the combat power of the vehicle, but restricts
Alright. Yes.
turret rotation to the front of the tank.
Yeah, spearhead is one of its munitions using abilities. I'm totally looking at the wrong part of the map. Alright. The sniper...
It's doing some action.
Is it?
Good.
Yeah,
it's killing the, scaring off the riflemen.
Very good. Yeah, I was gonna say it hasn't done anything yet, but I'd actually like to see it get up to Vet 1 and see some incendiary rounds used, because those would be really great against Romeo's paratrooper and rear echelon blobs.
The capture point is under attack.
Okay, so it looks like that attack got pushed back. Snipers trying to get away from the KV-8. Ooh, pack goes down. I don't think there's any AT on the left-hand side of the map.
And the sniper
just needs to run. Nice.
Oh, okay.
He's being very brave with that. Germans are retaking the middle VP, which they really need to do. They're down below on the middle VP. They did manage to drain a lot off of the Allied players.
That flank is exposed now. The left side of.
Yeah.
The KV is doing a number on those bunkers.
Yeah, I told you it takes them down fast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but it's also getting beat up with this pack. Looks like it's going to escape without incident, however. Sniper moving up, perhaps just to start shooting at shock troops. I hear fighting over on the road on the right.
KT coming out now.
Very good. See something coming down. I guess that's the strafe plane. So yeah, that's like, once again, it's kind of in the wrong place. Would have been better off on his side. Maybe he was expecting that was the prelude to a bigger attack. Although the strafe plane seems, perhaps that's just the machine guns suppressing all of Napalm's conscripts on the left. KT's poking its head forward a little bit. But there's a big anti-tank wall waiting to stop him.
Some weird maneuvering from that KT in the middle.
Man, it's deflecting so many shots. That's pretty awesome. Not for the Allies. I'm sure they're just frustrated. But, he said
about to hit that ranked.
Very cool. Where is the munitions focus that we wanted to see? Shock troopers
They
and
still at fuel.
Really?
So yeah, it's
the shock troopers and the grenadiers are just standing next to each other in the smoke cloud. The smoke's finally cleared, and yeah, the shock troops are gonna have to retreat, I think.
Might lose that shock troop. Oh yeah, he loses it.
Yeah. I was questioning the sniper, but it seems to be doing quite well.
5 kills.
Now would be another time to use the strafe. Please, humor me. Zeroing artillery. So, McLovin's at 99 pop. Most of that taken up by the King Tigers. I feel like they need something else. in their armies just to push forward. They're having enough trouble holding on to the VPs.
Yeah.
The King Tigers are not, you know, they're not providing the the shock. Romeo and Napalm seem to have them figured out. Now I think we're about to have another attack. We'll probably see a M47 strike go in. Oh my god, team weapons just getting cleared left and right. Mostly just left, actually. Are we gonna
So I'm
push?
just focusing on the action.
Just geeking out on what's happening. Sniper is, yeah, he's plucking away in the back. It's pretty awesome. I really like this late game sniper. He might finish off this rifle squad in the middle.
Yeah.
The Allies managed to take one of the VPs, and now they're in control.
And Kimmy just built a munition cache right there next to the VP, so maybe we might get to see the zeroing artillery at some point. Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Like you said, I think that that McLovin's really not making the most of his commander. I feel like he would have been better off with scavenge, maybe.
Yeah, I mean it happens to us all where we eventually figure out, oh, we picked the wrong commander, but in this case it just doesn't seem like that. I say
he has not picked the wrong commander. He's picked a fine commander. He's not really using it to its best.
Exactly.
Hell, I would think that even a Pack 43 would be okay.
Yeah, because there's no artillery from the Allies, so...
Yeah, there's incendiary artillery, and that's really about it. Sniper...
Oh, that MG just
what
went
the fuck is the sniper doing? Run him over! Run him over! Okay, good. He retreats. Probably will be safe. And then, of course,
he thought he
say
was
that he died.
cloaked.
Yeah.
Oh, just died.
KB8 and IS-2s are clearing out bunkers and OPs. And yeah, the left side is just totally collapsed for the Germans. There's a single pack defending it. These bunkers aren't even upgraded, and there's nothing to stop. There's nothing to stop. Oh god, why am I forgetting the names? There's nothing to stop Napalm from pushing all the way forward. There, I said it.
Yeah, that left side is just exposed now, and the Allies has reached that critical mass.
And speaking of critical mass, Romeo is about to get a 4th Jackson. I think it's actually, yeah, here it comes. Oh, and here come
two planes, collision course, running speed.
Damn, these P-47s are really not doing anything to the KTs. KTs are just shrugging it off. I said it a couple of times before, or at least once before, that they should really rebuild the Tier 4 truck. Sheriff Panzer headquarters. It takes up no pop cap, so that's something that something that we could see. Yeah, another thing, McLovin spam bunkers or something at this point, like real. Oh man, this Bet 3 KT's going down. I think that
KT back. He's gonna lose it.
I feel like the Germans just kind of like thrown in the towel in their minds. This other KT will probably go down. If Romeo pushes in his, he's still got 2 fresh Jacksons ready to go. Oh, now the KT is backed into safe zone. Oh man, the IS-2's in trouble.
Whoa, might go down.
I believe it's safe. It's out of range of the pack. Romeo looks like he's about to push in on the middle of the map from the bottom. Really should spread out his units a little bit more. They're gonna walk right into this MG 34. And if they were spread out a bit, then yeah, it would not be so much of a problem. Oh no, the MG had to reload before it could actually fire. That sucks. Now the MG is gonna go down with a grenade on it as well. And Romeo's gonna be able to just sweep up through the middle, clear out all these AT guns. Maybe not. The other machine guns flipping around to take him on, and there are a couple of Bet 3 Grenadiers. Oof.
Come on, dudes, get some rifle grenades in there.
Yeah, that would be nice to see as well. There's a repair party going on down by the Allied munitions cache or fuel caches, and the KT chases off Romeo's attack.
And he takes the MG.
Yeah, I think Romeo also made off with a didn't quite make off with the Raketwerfer. So the left VP is about to go back into German hands, and they need that badly. 27 VPs up against allies with almost 250. KT's getting beat down, but packs are now in a position to return fire.
McLovin is at almost 1300 manpower, and
I think
has
he's
enough
saving up.
to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I know what you mean, like saving up for another KT, which is weird because he could get a pack right now, and the Allies has no artillery except for the incendiary and the P-47s.
Yeah, if he'd gotten a pack 43 earlier, once like in particular Romeo had invested on the Jacksons, then that kind of would have nullified their usefulness. And forced the Allies to switch up their tactics, but as it is, the Allies kind of have the German players in check, and the Germans haven't figured out a way to get out of it. It's very soon just going to be checkmate.
Panzerwerfer, right behind the KT.
Behind the KT. I don't. It's not looking over there. Where is it? There. Oh, okay.
You see
yeah,
the KT?
I see it now.
Yeah. Okay. So he's just gonna wait for that infantry swarm.
Yeah, fair enough. It's good if you can keep it safe, but I mean, I picture that thing just getting one-shotted by a Jackson.
Yeah.
He'll need to put it behind one of the. Maybe he could put it behind the battle group headquarters truck.
One of our fighting positions is sustaining fire.
Oh god, so many suppressed infantrymen from Romeo.
See, this is where you could use the zeroing artillery.
Yeah.
Even though
he has visibility from the plane flying overhead.
Yeah.
Walking Stuka would be a crazy liability to get that. IS-2 looks like it will probably go down to the KT, and actually goes down to the Raketwerfer. There's, I think, incendiary artillery coming in on the Raketwerfer. Yes, and Romeo is starting to move up in the middle. Yeah. Oh, that was a Vet 4 too. That's too bad. KT should probably back away a little bit farther to get repaired. Wow, the Germans are pretty soon going to have the Allies triple cap. Here would be a great time for that strafe to come in again. Oh no, the machine gun's getting overrun by the Thompson-wielding paratroopers. I'm really happy to see paratroopers something other than light machine guns since the recent patch that altered the effectiveness of them. Oh man, Jackson now up to Vet 3 on one of them. That's going to be a real menace to any kind of Axis armor. Uh-oh. Run, Panzerwerfer! Yeah, it's even taking a fair bit of damage from Romeo's paratroopers. Alright. So. King Tiger just kind of needs to stop so that it can get repaired. And we got lots of stuff coming up. All the heavy tanks coming up from Napalm up to the middle. They're about to meet the King Tiger. If it gets a stray shot, it could end up killing all of these Storm Pioneers in one blow. Oof. Yeah. KT's got to back away. There are a couple of packs. One pack already set up, and the one moving into position. So the KT uses Blitzkrieg to pull back, but it looks like Romeo's just going to be able to get his Jacksons past. There is a pretty big Shrek blob they're about to smack into, and that could be the end of them. One goes down. Oh, you don't want to lose his Vet 3 Jackson. Oh, it's going balls deep. KT's in trouble, and down it goes to yet another Jackson. Incendiary artillery on the battle group headquarters. Could end up burning a whole bunch of those squads to death. Another Jackson goes down, but it looks like the last two will probably escape with the sliverest of health. One goes down, possibly to a mine? I don't know what hit that. Oh, it was the pack. Ooh. A lot of burning going on by the battle group headquarters. IS-2 getting damaged by the Vet 3 pack. Get on out of there.
McLovin coming on the field now.
Oh yeah, that'll clear out the pack nice and quickly. So McLovin has started spamming. He hasn't started spamming. He built a bunker, but he didn't upgrade it.
Kimmy has access to a Tiger now, so he'll probably get that out.
That could be useful with the vetted Jacksons. Every single Jackson is dead, I think. Now one of them is getting repaired. And there's a new King Tiger chasing after the pretty badly damaged IS-2, although the IS-2, as slow as it is, should be able to get out of there. And we'll see it coming as well.
3 Pioneers, that's all. 3 Pioneers.
That's
and
the army from...
Still hasn't gotten a Tiger out. I mean, he's just I don't know.
Replaced by AI. Maybe we'll see that Tiger now.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, we'll probably see a bunch of scout cars or something else ridiculous that the AI loves. Half-track spam.
IS-2 goes down.
Oh, it does. Oh, the ambulance got... very smart. Romeo pulled the crew out of the ambulance and retreated them back to base. Yeah, it was. That was a good game. The
lots of action.
Yeah. I feel like the German players need to just, switch it up a little bit more. Oh, what is this? What's this vehicle coming onto the map from Kimmy?
Half track.
Oh, I knew it! The AI loves half tracks.
For a moment, I thought it was like the walking Stuka because it's the same half. So it's kind of no. And a P4 is getting built.
Oh man. We've been waiting. We've been waiting so long for there to be a half track in one of our games.
Yeah.
Like just because. Well, we decided one time that we were going to play in Danish, and I couldn't think of the word for half track because Danish isn't my native language. I called it the Kampfbus, or the combat bus. So, finally got a chance to tell that story.
Yeah, that was obviously we lost that game simply because the communication was just a little bit too weird, saying nu sender jeg min soldat til brændstofspunktet og prøver at indtage det. It's just too weird.
Oh man,
I mean, even though I'm a Danish speaker, but
man, now I gotta add subtitles. But let's not talk about our old games. Let's talk about this one. I was I really liked the commander picks that we got to see in this. So like I love seeing IS-2s and KV-8s rolling around together. Damn, we got to see a lot of them. I think this KV-8 lived through the whole game. It's got 31 kills, and it was I feel like half the time it was just like, kind of doing janitorial duties, rolling around on the left side of the map to clear out all the bunkers that Kimmy was building. That man, McLovin. He's McLovin those King Tigers. It was
a pack would have done so much better, I think. Along with some Raketwerfen just to cover it or something like that.
Yeah. Well, the problem, I mean, yeah, the pack 43 could have been useful. It probably would have just gotten burned up by the incendiary artillery from Napalm.
But if it was next to the battle group headquarters, along with some crews just next to it, just to
just to retake it, down. But at the same time, just like it was too much focus on the on getting like I must get KTs.
Yeah.
That I mean, I'm really glad that it wasn't like must get Yag Panthers. Yup, must get Yag Panthers, because those are insane on a map like this that's really linear. And but yeah, just a little bit more unit diversity would have been great. Plus, zeroing artillery is great for chasing off a blob that's coming towards you. Even if it doesn't kill him, it'll send him scrambling back for home.
Especially there where the American player had his ambulance. It was a gathering point for all his forces.
Yeah. That I'm sad that late game
Romeo.
sniper went down. That was pretty fun to see. I'm gonna quickly look over at Napalm's army.
I think he was going for a scout with that sniper, and I think he thought he had it in cover thereby in cloak. But
yeah, it was a smart move to do that. That ballsy move too. So we like ballsy moves.
yeah, but the zeroing artillery would have worked well with that, but since he wasn't McLovin wasn't focusing on munition, which was oh well.
Interesting. I just learned something new, which is that the commander that that Napalm picked has the ambush tactics, the camouflage for AT guns, and apparently that works on not just Zis guns, because he's got an invisible pack sitting over somewhere on the map, whatever point I'm looking at.
Oh yeah, I see that now. Yeah, I see that now. Yeah, the munition point. Yeah.
This was a pretty good game. I enjoyed watching this.
And
Whoa, we had every building up from Kimmy. I guess of course he's got that Panzer rifle, but yeah, I think maybe too much focus on the really big tanks from the German players. They could have just needed to diversify their army a little bit, find some way to not entice Romeo to do nothing but build Jacksons, because I mean that's like the correct response to King Tigers. You just roll them up, bang, 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 and then pull back once you take too many hits, fix them up, and then do rinse and repeat until the King Tiger's dead.
exactly.
But yeah, in other news, I'm sure this will be old news by the time this cast goes live. But the observer mode is currently coming pretty soon. Relic is going to be demonstrating that tonight on their stream. So I don't think I'm actually going to get to watch that, but we certainly hope that's cool. I'm very curious about what features that's going to add. May make some of the stuff that we do easier. Yeah. KilrathiSoldier, thank you for joining me. I'm glad we were able to fit this into our busy schedules today.
Yeah, it was fun.
All right, and do you want to make that your final word?
Until next time, people.
All right.
World.
Bye-bye, folks.